Candus, and I wanted to share with you cash versus accrual reporting. So share with me, do you often look at your actual reports? Do you go in and do you know the difference between cash and accrual? I realized recently, especially whenever I do my workshops, that this is something people don't understand. I thought it would be fun to just come on live and share with you. So when you're pulling your reports, often people say to me, Candus, I just entered in a bill, but it's not showing up on my profit and loss. Or I just created an invoice, but it's not showing up. And this all has to do with if you're using cash or accrual basis, and most people don't understand the difference. So I love to teach it. It's one of the first things I usually teach in my workshops when I do them. So first, or when I work with private clients. So the first thing is, why is this important? The way that software works is you can choose whether you want to look at a report in QuickBooks on cash or accrual basis, so that it basically picks the different features, right? So you guys know there's different ways to enter in your income, and there's different ways to enter in your expenses. And depending on your business, some people want to pay taxes based off accrual basis. Some want to pay it based off cash. What the heck is the difference? Can you please explain to me what you're talking about? Yes. Think of cash basis as the moment money is exchanged, I pay you for the products or services that you pay, or you pay me for your products or services. Okay, that's cash basis, when money is actually exchanged. Hey, Christy, thanks for turning in live. Accrual basis is at the moment you invoice your customer or the moment you enter a bill. So I'll share it with you guys the screen real quick because it makes so much more sense when you can see it. You know what I'm talking about, right? So when you're in QuickBooks and you go under reports, company and financial, profit and loss, standard, and you're looking at your finances and you want to see what's happened. This is my training company file on the desktop. I will show you on the online as well in a moment. You're going to pick, I talk about all this in my workshops usually, but you pick a beginning and end date for your profit and loss. But what a lot of people don't know is the difference between cash or accrual, this little button over here. Okay, so cash, as I said, is when money is exchanged. Accrual is actually when you invoice your customer. Okay, so you'll notice on the profit and loss here, things change. Do you see that? So right now, it looks like this company for this year, this is just like an example that I did, has a net income of $997 on accrual basis. On cash basis, they've made $0 because there's no income, because they haven't actually been paid for it. And if you guys want to know more about this, you can always join my workshop. I'm going to be doing new workshops in September where I go in more depth, and I'll be doing some more lives here as well. But remember, when you enter a bill, vendors are the people you spend money with. When you enter a bill, that's accrual basis. It's not going to show up on your profit and loss if you're on report basis until you actually pay it. And the same is true with invoices. When you create the invoice and you do the sale, it's going to show it as a sale. But until you actually receive the payment, it's not going to show up. And often people go, oh my gosh, this is like the thing I haven't understood for so long. And then let me show you real quick on the, let me click this real quick. I'll share my screen. Okay, great. You should still be seeing my screen. I'm going to be doing workshops, so make sure you guys register. I'll give you the link later. But if you are an online user, you would go over to reports so that you could see the difference between cash and accrual. Go under profit and loss. And then over here on the left, actually on this one, it's on the right. Hold on. I got all these extra little screens popping up at me. This is the difference between cash and accrual. So a lot of times people will realize that their reporting has always been on accrual basis, but what they actually really want is cash. So you'll see this is your bottom line. And if we change it over to cash basis, I'm not sure, this is a sample file, what it will actually show. But see, now it's in the whole negative $1,900. When we're in accrual basis, it's positive $1,600. So it does make a difference. Now, where I love to teach you guys this more about, and I can come back and do another training on it in the future, is I love to use cash basis to see like since everybody's paid me, where would I sit? And then I love to use accrual basis for if all my invoices that I've invoiced to my customers have been paid, if I paid all the bills that I've entered, where would I be? And that's really what you can start using. The difference between cash and accrual basis for is really understanding what's happening. Are you guys using Have you been pulling your profit and loss and knowing the difference between cash and accrual basis? Let me know in the chat. Is this something you are going to actually start implementing? I'm sure you will cover this in the training. My program is defaulted to accrual. Yes, not sure how to default it to cash. I will teach you guys that later. It's actually a preference setting under preferences. Actually, let me take one moment and I'll share. Actually, I can share with you later, but let me just share it now because that's what we're talking about, and then I'll be back. So if you want to register for the workshop, it's canduskampfer.com/coming. I just thought that would be easy. So if you go under edit preferences, I have a mode, and then you're going to go in. You need to be set up as an admin, and you can go under reporting here. So you go edit preferences, reports, and graphics, and right here, cash or accrual basis. And the same is true with the online. You can go under the preferences and change it, or you can manually change it. What I love to teach you guys, and I'm realizing like I had this like aha moment recently about really thinking about QuickBooks in such an absolutely different way than you've been thinking about, because everybody thinks about QuickBooks as like this taxes, right? Like you just need to file your taxes. And I've been working with some businesses, especially with the pandemic, and people, their bookkeepers are leaving or they're having to take things on, and really realizing like mistakes that are being made and not really fully comprehending it. And I'll come back and share that with you guys. You can let me know. But like these aha moments of like so many things that I really want you guys to realize that QuickBooks can benefit you that you may not even be seeing. But you can always change it here. But if you want to change it permanently, that's when you go under the edit preferences. Okay. So let me know. Are you guys going to go in and start checking this out? What have you been using this? Has it been helping you? And let me add real quick for you the URL for coming to the workshop. I should have already typed it in, but I didn't. It's going to be canduskampfer.com. We're going to be doing workshops in September. So some of you have been like, Candus, when are you doing your next workshop? I will add that for you. Okay. So this is what it's going to be. Candus Kampfer coming. We'll be doing more URLs and stuff, and you can register. This is just to let you know about the actual workshops. It looks like this when you go there. Coming soon, and you can register to be notified. You just click, yay, I'm excited for workshops, and it will let you know. It'll also give you my tips and tricks that I love to send out. I'm actually going to send today's out soon, and it's all going to be about this, cash versus accrual, and some training on that. So let me know if you have any other questions. I will see you soon. I hope you are having a fantastic week. I literally sat down and I started realizing how many things I want to share with you guys. So I'm going to be doing a lot of Facebook Lives. So make sure you click on the little bell to be notified, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to register to be notified for the workshops. Let me know, are you cash or accrual basis? Is this something you understood before, how it impacted your profit and loss? That accrual basis is when you invoice and when you enter a bill. And cash basis is when the money is actually exchanged. So you really can start using both. If you switch back and forth and you really understand how to use them, you'll have the data that you need. I keep looking at the wrong camera. I'm so sorry. I have two cameras today, and I'm used to using this one. So if it looks like I haven't been looking at you, it's just because I'm getting used to a new camera. Anyways, I thought I was talking to you, but I wasn't. So anyway, hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me know if you're going to implement this and what was your favorite part of today's little mini training. Talk to you soon. Bye. Until next time. Toodaloo.